Hi guys, Linda here. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In case you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Linda and I film videos from Nigeria. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you things that I would do if I was starting my hair business in 2025. I decided to film this video today because I noticed that I hit 20,000 subscribers on YouTube, and this video is just to celebrate all of you who are subscribed to our channel on YouTube. I know that most of the community on YouTube are subscribed for hair content. So if you are thinking about starting a hair business in 2025 or restarting your hair business that you had closed down years ago or you just don't take seriously, this video is for you. Keep on watching. I would do if I was starting my hair business again or starting my hair business in 2025 is I'm going to try to find my supplier. The first question you need to ask yourself is, are you going to source the hairs locally or you're going to source your hairs internationally? Let's say as someone who lives in Nigeria, are you going to buy your hair from people that have already imported these hairs from foreign countries that are already in your country? Are you going to source these hairs directly from your country, or you're going to seek out vendors from factories in China, Vietnam, India, Cambodia, and the rest of the other countries where people source hairs from? Or which one do you think is going to be better for you? You know, one thing that is so important is if you were starting your hair business and you don't have a lot of capital, I would advise that you start from sourcing your hairs locally in your country. Let's say if you're in the US, source your hairs from the US. If you're in Canada, source your hairs from Canada. If you are in Ghana, source your hairs from Ghana. There should be somebody who buys hairs wholesales from China, Vietnam, all these other countries that you can buy from at a lower price and then resell to your customer. In this case, let's say you could have random pictures of various hairs that you are marketing, and when you get an order from your clients, you would then go and buy the hair from your supplier in your local markets and then deliver the hair to your customer. So you also need to have phone numbers of potential suppliers and the prices of their products so that you can add your profits to the price the supplier is going to give to you, so that when you make a sale, you can add your profit and make profit from that, your sale, your first sale or your second sale, and it goes there. So the first thing you need to worry about is getting your vendors either locally or internationally. Then the second thing that I'm going to worry about or think about and put thoughts towards is branding and packaging. How are you going to deliver these hairs to your customers? Are you going to deliver it in a paper bag? Are you going to deliver it in a box? How are you going to deliver this hairs? Are you going to deliver it in an envelope nylon kind of packaging material? How do you want to present yourself in the marketplace? You know, if you're starting out, I would probably just advise you to start with something like a delivery nylon. But depending on how you want to position yourself in the hair industry, you can then choose to use very fancy packaging like paper boxes. You could then have things like wrapping sheets. You could have branded gift items like combs, and even have styling tools and hair products for styling the various hairs that you're selling to your clients. Yeah, there are various ways you can go about this thing. You can just do it the simple way, just have a basic nylon, or have like a paper bag with nylon that you pack the hair in a nylon and put it in a paper bag and then send it out to your clients. Or you can choose to do it with a gift box, like a box. You put the hair in there, you put the wrapping sheet cover there, you put in the gifts. You could have like a thank you card. There are various ways you can choose to go about it, but take note, packaging material can be very expensive. If you choose to use the more luxurious packaging material, you just have to find a way to infuse the price of the packaging material into the cost of the hairs that you will be selling. The third thing you need to think about is, how are you going to deliver your products, the wigs, the hairs, to your clients? How are you going to deliver within your country, like local delivery, and also how are you going to deliver internationally? Like for me, I currently use GUO Logistics. I know this is literally like a free ad for them, but I love them. So I use GUO Logistics for my local deliveries, and then for my international deliveries, I would use DHL. So you need to find a logistic company that can help you deliver your goods wherever you are in the world. If you're in the US and DHL works, fine, use DHL. If it's your post office mail that works, use the post office mail. But if you're in a country where the post office is not functional, then you probably would need to use a paid delivery, a more expensive delivery service like DHL or other ones that you can find locally in your country. So you need to source for a delivery company you can use for local deliveries and international deliveries. The fourth thing you need to think about is customer service. One thing that I've come to realize in recent time is that lots of business is literally like you reach out to this business on Instagram, on social media, to try to order goods from them, like product from them, and you find out that most of them are only excited to receive your money, but the moment they've gotten your money in their hands, they start to give you attitude, they start to be snappy, they start to be rude to you, impatient, and all of that. So you need to be very mindful of how you're going to treat your clients. I know sometimes even for somebody that feels like, oh, my customer service skills are impeccable, you would make mistakes sometimes. There could be a communication issue, there could be like a lapse in, there could be technical issues that could cause you to be rude to your client unintentionally, but you need to have this in mind that you should be prepared to offer premium customer service to your clients, from the point in which they are trying to ask for your product or your service, to the point of them making payments, and to the point of them of you sending that product to them, and even to the point of them coming back to give you reviews of your product, or even complain about your product. How you receive the negative feedback also matters a whole lot. It's all customer service. And then I know some clients can be extremely difficult, and you don't have to deal with difficult clients. You can choose to decide that, okay, this particular problem I'm not willing to solve it, depending on if this person is probably like a repeat customer and the person is always giving you issues, because at the end of the day, everybody is not your client. But you need to be very mindful to take care of your clients that are coming to you with genuine concerns. Then the fifth thing that you need to put into consideration is getting into a community of like-minded people. I'm going to be opening my Telegram community this year, and it's going to be a paid Telegram community. And in this community, I get to share with you like my vendors for purchasing hairs locally within Nigeria, vendors for various hair tools that you can buy and do private labeling, or even just buy for personal use or for use in your business. I'm going to be sharing with you lots of videos, tutorials on how to color hair, how to make wigs. And this is a Telegram community that somebody who just wants to be able to do her own things herself can join and learn how to style their wigs, how to make wigs, how to color hair, you can learn all these things in this Telegram community. And it's also a community whereby you can ask questions. You can ask me any question at any point in time, and as soon as I'm available, I'll be able to respond to these questions in a timely manner. Let's say if you have any concerns that you're experiencing in your hair business, you can come into this community and share these concerns, and we would all offer solutions to you. Because one thing I've come to realize is that in the hair industry, no matter how much time or years you've had in the industry, there's always something new you would experience. Let's say you're coloring a particular hair, you would notice that, okay, maybe this hair reacts a particular way, or there's always going to be something that you're going to experience, that you're going to need to ask someone questions. And unfortunately, most of us tend to do these things on our own. We don't have any community or anyone that we can ask questions. So this is just a community where we can all come together and learn from me or learn from each other. Yes, so having a community of like-minded people that can support you and encourage you through difficult times, or just to help you scale through the beginning stages of your business, or just trying to get the knowledge that you need to be able to make your own wigs yourself or style your wigs yourself, to just ensure that you're minimizing the expenses that you incur in trying to look presentable on a daily basis. Sixth thing you need to always have in mind or remember is your why are you starting this hair business? Are you starting this hair business just because you feel like, oh, it's an easy way to make quick money? There are lots of people who start the hair business end up becoming multi-millionaires and all of that. Is that the reason why you want to start your hair business? Or are you starting this hair business just because you feel like you love hairs and it's something that you feel like you can easily sell? Or even if you're having challenges in a business, it's something that you are still willing to keep on doing irrespective of whatever experience you might have while you're doing it. So always remember your why. Why are you starting this business? Why do you want to do this business? And I just hope that when you are getting into the hair business, you get into it for the right reasons, not just because of the money, because whether you like it or not, you're going to have slow periods, you're going to have slow seasons, you're going to have slow months, you might even have slow years. Everybody doesn't peak at the same time. You can start a business and for the first 5 years you might not make any reasonable profit from it, and on the 6th, 7th year it just happens miraculously, everything turns around. So are you willing to be patient and take this thing gradually? Are you willing to see this thing as something that you probably just do on the side while you have like your main job or other things that you do? So you need to have that mindset and always remember the why, the reason why you're doing this thing. The next question you need to ask yourself is, what kind of hairs do you want to sell? Do you want to sell synthetic hair extensions? Do you want to sell human hair extensions? Do you want to sell curly hairs? Do you want to sell straight hairs? Do you want to sell wavy hairs? Do you want to sell all types of hairs? All of these things are going to are really going to impact how much money you're going to have to how much money you're going to need, because if you're selling all types of hairs, it means that you also have to have these hairs in various lengths, the various colors. But I'll just advise you, don't pressure yourself to buy like everything. If you can start with just the basic lengths that are highly demanded, do that, because the hair business can be very capital intensive. So you start from small. Let's say you already have your supplier. When you get an order, you can then place the order and then deliver when you receive the hair to your customer. So know what type of hairs you want to sell. You can decide that you want to sell high heat resistant synthetic fiber hair, which sort of lasts a little bit but doesn't last as much as a human hair would last. So just decide on what type of hairs you want to sell. When you know the kind of clients that you have, if you have clients that just want to buy affordable hairs, affordable wigs, then you should be selling hairs that are more on the affordable side, especially in these times when there's a lot of economic hardship going on globally. Lots of people do not have a lot of disposable income to spend on buying very expensive hair extensions. So you could choose to sell hairs that are more affordable and look like they are real human hair, even if they are just synthetic fiber. So it's all up to you. You don't have to sell the high-end hair extensions. You don't have to do that. Just start from a place whereby you know that people around you can easily buy this thing that you're selling. Unlike when you have people that earn, let's say, 50,000 naira on a monthly basis, and you're going to go and sell hairs that are 500k, 1 million, 2 million. Who will buy it? So look at your network, people around you, and then you decide what kind of hairs that you should be selling. I really hope that this video was helpful for you. It's a very quick one because I haven't been filming talking videos for a while, but I hope to come back here on YouTube and film more talking videos that can be helpful for you. I really hope that you got value from this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section and I'll be glad to respond to you in a video or in the comment section if I can. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, be bold, have courage, live a positive life, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to buy my ebooks, How to Start Your Hair Business and Hair Extensions and How to Test Its Quality. These ebooks are available on Amazon and also on my website, and they are very, very affordable. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, love.